I am so glad you used the word adaptability because you know where I'm going with this.
Of course.
I've been pushing you on AQAI, which is the Adaptability Quotient Assessments, in terms of measuring teams' adaptability. We'll talk about that a bit later.
Yeah.
But I'm liking the buzzwords that are so related to what we've been doing for so long: evolving, adaptability. And one of the things that comes to mind, Muneeb, is I can see the joy and the passion that you have for what you do.
Absolutely.
And I know we're going to talk a lot about the automotive industry, but I really want to explore who Muneeb is today.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think you can see that the passion is already reflecting in terms of what Muneeb does and how he does things. So do you mind if I ask you to delve a bit more into you as an individual, and how does that drive the results that you deliver today?
Of course.
I think that's the essential key component of understanding who you truly are.
Of course.
So what brings you joy in life, Muneeb? That's really something that I want to explore with you today.
Got it, yeah. So Muneeb as an individual is super competitive. I mean, what brings me joy is success, very frankly.
Yeah.
And what actually pulls me back also is not just failure, is actually people who can succeed, but are too laid back to succeed. I mean, that's one of my challenges in building successful, high-performing teams has been that you have to bring people to the pace where they get the buy-in.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just about telling stories to people that you are accountable. No, it's just accountability, and then it has to be responsibility and buy-in. As long as there is emotional buy-in to what you are doing, I think you have a winning formula. It's just, we can always have all the KPIs, balance scorecards and Lean Six Sigma, whatever. We can put all of those KPIs. As long as your team does not have the emotional buy-in, I think it's a very short recipe for success.
So I think you have a very keen interest in high-performance teams and creating high-performance teams.
Yeah.
Knowing you very well, knowing that you're a typical driver, all right, with a sense of compliance. So that means that you drive results through factual database collection and then making decisions. How has that helped you in your success of your career?
Great question. I think it circles back to my background, numbers guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, some people can call it as a negative stigma, but I always see it positively, that being a finance guy and having the insights to the numbers has always helped me make quick decisions. Because when you see the numbers, you can always read the story behind the numbers. That's why I think one of the most popular courses for anyone in the world is Finance for Non-Finance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So, I mean, I always encourage all of the aspiring business leaders to go for this course. It always helps them. So circling back to my success story and building teams has been that whenever I see numbers, I can quickly relate to the decision which those numbers are asking. So I can always connect the numbers, connect the dots, and then drive the right decision.